All right. So what I want us to do, I know we're going to look at female sexual dysfunction, breaking it down, but looking at the study that a professor, your friend, did, I want us to explore this big elephant, orgasm.
Okay.
I want us to, because the percentage is very high. And I want us to just take in a journey about fact about orgasm in women, and we look at sociocultural activity and what can be done. So can we just go through that, and then we can get back again to the FSD, so that before we get to the dysfunction, let us know what function and how it functions well. Is that okay, Prof?
Yeah, so we are not really moving far away. I mean, we are discussing the sexual dysfunction.
Okay.
So definitely one part, looking at it in parts,
Yeah.
one part is focused on the orgasm.
Okay.
And a lot of females or women are not able to, achieve orgasm in
Okay.
sexual relationships.
Okay.
So that is a serious problem.
Yeah.
About 1 in 4 of women, they have never experienced orgasm, and we are not even sure whether they will ever have it.
So you're saying if we have 4 women like here in this
Yes.
room, only one of us
Yes,
will have
in
ever
4.
experienced
Yes,
orgasm. The
yes.
3,
Yes.
there's
So
highly
that's
likely
quite
that's
a great
really
percentage,
high. That's high.
So usually it's around 1 in 4, and then also in about 1 in 100 have 1 in 100 has ever experienced though they have regular orgasm. So 1 in 4 has experienced orgasm at least once in their life, and then 1 in 100 regularly experience orgasm.
Hey,
So if you want to know the number,
It's scary.
it's just 1 in 100. If you pick 100 women, it's only one of them that you can find who regularly experience orgasm.
I think you need to play the lottery and be lucky. You need to play the orgasm lottery and win it. Just on a lighter note, it's scary. So, looking at this now, could there be a contributing factor for men?
Yes, there is. So I think hinging from or starting from some aspects that I heard in the previous discussions, the whole aspect of sex and the way we look at it from the African perspective is a challenge. If sex is all about the man being the one who is supposed to enjoy it, and everything is being done to be able to achieve that, then there's a way, it's as if the women have been left, unattended to. And that is a challenge. So the man is in control. He thinks that just trusting, into the woman, pelvic trusting is the only means by which he can have a satisfaction. That is what he sees sex to be. And in fact, that alone is not able to give the woman orgasm. It is known that it is the clitoral stimulation that actually gives the woman orgasm. So even when the man is trusting, if the man is unable to stimulate the clitoris even whilst trusting, it will be very difficult for the woman to achieve her orgasm. And usually within the average time for a man trusting and in and out, it's about 4 to 7 minutes for the average man. For a woman, it will take about 10 to 15 minutes before she will probably be able to get orgasm just by trusting. By then, the man would have already arrived.
Yeah.
And the woman will still be left. So it's like you're all going to Tamale. And then you end in...
You alight
at... Some people even alight at Insawam.
And the woman is still waiting.
And the woman is still waiting for them to continue the journey.
Wow.
So that is very, very... that is a serious problem. So that is a socio-cultural aspect. People should men should reorient their thinking. That it is not just only the trusting. I mean, I've always thought about this. How can there be two women? I mean, that is not the type of practice, sexual practice we want to encourage, but how can two women sexually, can't get to a stage where they can satisfy themselves? But you have a man, and he's unable to take a woman to the journey and let her reach, orgasm. Some don't even know what it means. So it is quite, I think it is the reorientation of the man to understand that you need to take time with the woman. The men, ours is like the gas, cooker, just pop, and then it's on. But the woman is an electric stove.
Imagine.
It will take time
before it's,
to warm her up, and it will take time for her to also
Calm down.
come down. But for the men, and then they are there. So I think it is for men to also reorient themselves to this understanding. Women are different from men when it comes to sex.
All right. Counselor,
Yeah.
do you want to add to what Prof just said about the cultural aspect of men just thrusting? Before you come to that, I see a lot here. When I came here, I see a lot of advert. Big cucumber. You want to be big, and it's like there is this thing that the bigger, the better. And so it's good for thrusting. He can do the job. Is that really what it is?
It's not how big it is, how strong it is, but it depends on you, the man. You understand? So if you are having a cucumber, somebody is having okra, it's how the okra uses it. You can have a cucumber and you can't use it well. Still, the person will not reach orgasm. So it's about the foreplay. You see, he was saying that the duration is different. So you need to perform the foreplay for her to reach certain level before you start to trust. But if you don't do that, and you think it's just about you penetrating in and out, you just be giving pains to her. It's too big, she'll be having pains and all that. Yeah. And it's not all about the penetration. You see, sex starts from the mind. So as we are talking about men giving women foreplay and all that, if a woman to the 21st century woman should know what she wants, not just socially, but when it comes to sexual aspects, know what you want. Be able to communicate it to your partner. Be able to have sexual conversation with your sexual partner. You can't be in a relationship with your husband and you don't talk about sex. And you expect him to be a magician to know how your body works. You that you have your body, you don't even know where it tickles you, where it can take you to the 9th level. You don't. How can he? So as a woman too, you must learn to be vocal. You see, sometimes the man will want sex, but you are not ready for sex. Sometimes you, the lady, you want sex. You are ovulation, you are thinking about it. You want him to hold you in a certain way. You want him to be the domineering partner. You want him to do this, you want him to do that. And it's all stuck in your mind. You'll be watching a lot of movies and you can't even say anything. So if he's not doing that to you, it's like, oh, he's not doing anything. Communicate it to him. And you can also initiate sex. Initiate it. Be in control. Because you see, orgasm is not just about the man giving it to you. So certain positions that you know that this is what gives me orgasm. Do the position and let him do it for you. You understand? Sometimes, I always say that when it comes to sex, sometimes you have to be selfish. You want the orgasm. You want to be free. You want to have that experience, because if it's 1 out, 100, 1 out in 100 have regular orgasm. The 99 are just
Passengers.
And it's quite pathetic. And with every 4, just 1 person is experiencing orgasm. That is bad. It means that a lot of women have let this conversation slide. We don't talk about it. And sometimes women talk among themselves, but they don't delve deeper into it. So let's help the men to know what works for us. if two women can do things and have orgasm, why can't you let your man? It's about communication. So let your man know what works for you. Know your body. Be in tune with your body, because orgasms are important. And I like to say that, you see, as we said, it's not the bigger. So men should stop focusing on just the bigger being the macho and all about it. You understand? Try to understand your woman. Let's start from the mind. So talk to her. Let her be comfortable with you. I have this client who we were talking. She's actually a side chick to a married man. So we're talking and like, why do you still want to be with this man? He says he's the only man that has made her, she feels seen with him. The first day that they wanted to have sex, she was prepared all right, but the man never touched her. The man undressed her, gave her a wine to sip, sitting on the bed, and the man praised her from top to down. She has never experienced that before. So whenever he's with him, he's like, she's a princess, she's queen.
But there's one point which I want to contribute to, which is also in line with this.
Yeah.
The woman is, it's like one box with everything all connected together as one. Men are compartmental beings. We can compartmentalize things. I go to work and I come back. My work may not influence how I relate with people in the home. I can block that portion and then not interact that with my, my daily life. But a woman, everything is connected. The morning, how you greeted her, what you said to her, how you make her feel. All of this, you working, it is more of a mind. With the man, yes, there's psychological bait, but it's not so much. It's not as heightened as that of the woman. So with a woman, they are more of an emotional, psychological components that needs to be satisfied before even the sex act comes in. Okay. If you are insulting her, how do you expect her to have orgasm with you? Even if you are hitting and doing all of that, her mind is somewhere else, and she will not enjoy the act. So there's always some other connections that men need to look at. If you want to have a relationship, if you want to have a sexual event or a love-making event with your partner, your wife, you can start in the morning. The messages you send to her,
All right.
the little tap in the kitchen, how you appreciate her, make her feel, wanted. By the time it gets to the evening, she's already ready for you. So the moment you start and then the foreplay as well, we shouldn't rush. But men have, we will rush. We just, once our thing is up, we want to put it somewhere, and that's it. And then once it gets there, after a few going up and down, then you are done. But for her, you haven't warmed her up. And usually if the place is not lubricated, then the pain would ensue. If men would take time to really do foreplay, and then even have time to be able to stimulate the woman clitorally, a lot of the work would have been done. So just little penetration, even some women would even have orgasm with the clitoral stimulation even before the penis is inserted. Even at that moment, they will want you to be there. They will want you to come in. And then at that point, within some few minutes, even if you don't have to go far, she would have multiple orgasms. And a woman who is satisfied this way, the next morning, you don't need to say Jack and your water is warmed for you to go and bath. Your breakfast that morning will be different. So I think we should change that African perception, the man, trusting and then the moment you are sweating and that is when you are, no. Sometimes it could be a slow motion thing and it will be enjoyable, but all the time the woman should have been fully lubricated, ready for you. And it would involve a lot of things. That is what I've just mentioned. The foreplay, that is during the sex act, but how you treat her,
The emotional
your relationship with
intimacy,
her.
yeah.
If you're not abusing her, if you're treating her as your queen, then you'll be a king in the bedroom.